Okay, so in this video, what I'm going to offer is a very short tutorial, not on how to perfectly cite MLA citations for your works cited page, but a good resource for you to learn how to do that on your own, or a tool that you can use to help you along the way. Now, some of you might already have a style guide that has the current MLA citation methods in it, but I'm going to offer this to everybody because it's accessible for free, it's online, and it's actually very, very accurate. So they keep up with the new developments that come out or edits that come out from the Modern Language Association. What I like to share is this tool here, and this is Purdue OWL, and it's from Purdue University. And they have APA style, MLA style, and I think as well as Chicago on there. But we're going to look at the MLA style formatting. And we'll just go straight to here. And here's what their page looks like. They do have some good videos that you can watch. But over here on the left-hand side, you can see that they have some MLA general formats, formatting and style guide, in-text citations, the basics, formatting list, quotations, footnotes, etc. Probably what you're going to be interested is right in here, books and periodicals. There's also some electronic sources like web publications, and then they have other common sources. So let's go ahead and take a look here. I'm going to use a periodical, which is basically a journal. And what we see here is kind of a generic citation of what we would expect. I'm going to blow this up a little bit bigger if I can. Here we go. Move this over into the screen better. So what you're going to have is you're going to list your author first, title of container, which is a book, other contributors, and so on. And so it'll tell you everything you need to have, and then it'll give you an example. So let's suppose we have an article in a magazine. First, they give you the information of everything that it should be, including quotation marks, italics, commas, and periods. And then they show you an example of one. So TV makes too close a call in Time Magazine, November 20th of 2000, pages 70 through 71. And here's another one. A special edition, Good Housekeeping, March 2006, page 143 to 148. Buchanan Dana. So you can just keep going, and you'll see that they have electronic sources. So let's see what those look like. So here they offer you some information on how you would set that up, author and or editor's names if available, article name in quotation marks, title of the website, project, or books in italics, and so on. Electronic sources are a little bit different because the information that you might get could be hit or miss. So, and that's kind of something you should consider whether or not the source is a credible source or not, because if it's missing a lot of this information, chances are it's not only a credible source, but probably also not an academic source. So anyway, this is a great site to use, a good tool to use. They also have other things like a sample paper, tables, figures, and examples. They have PowerPoint presentation and so on that you can watch. So some of the stuff we have already gone over in the videos that I have set up, but you are going to be responsible for MLA citation in the works cited page. And I'm talking about a full citation. So if you're going to use, let's say, most of us are probably going to be using a periodical, something from a journal. Let's see, newspaper article, review. Okay, article in a scholarly journal. So we can see that right here. And here they give you an example. They give you a couple examples, right? So these guys here, this is what an article in a scholarly journal would look like. And so this is how you format that. So I think it's a good idea to do this by hand rather than using some citation engine on the internet, which may or may not be correct. But this tells you that the information is there. And if for some reason something is missing, you can speak to that on that, what's missing. So if I say, hey, how comes you're missing the volume number? You can honestly tell me, here's the article. It's not printed anywhere on the journal. And I've come across that myself. There are some odd online journals that don't publish that, and I don't know why. That doesn't mean they're not scholarly. It just they have a different way of they just account for it differently. So something to think about. If you used a citation engine, you probably wouldn't be able to speak for that because you didn't realize that was the case. You probably just hit cite and then copied and pasted the citation into your works cited page and went on with your day. And another benefit is you also learn the process yourself. So if you do enough of these, you won't even need a citation engine or need to really look at Purdue OWL. You can basically do this yourself. So this is a great resource. Definitely utilize this when you're developing the citations for your annotated bibliography, and then of course for your research paper.